following is a conversation with our magazine's founder, Kevin Ellerton, and the world-renowned spiritual teacher, Sadhguru. And Sadhguru has gained massive popularity over the internet through his viral videos in which he shares his wisdom. And in this time that we are all living in, the coronavirus pandemic, it has been especially helpful for people to view Sadhguru's videos. And so we knew we would have a very interesting conversation with him. And in this interview, Sadhguru holds nothing back. Some of the answers that he gives to the questions that we ask may be very surprising to you. So I am sure that it is something that you will enjoy. And as always, if you would like to see more interviews like this one, then click the link right below me to subscribe to Meditation Magazine.
I'm not even trying to morally judge all those things. I'm not somebody who looks at it morally. All I'm saying is, it's not sustainable. None of those things. Now suppose I teach you a way where you can sit here and your chemistry is just blissful means absolutely blissful. Every cell in your body bursting with ecstasy. If I teach you a simple method with which you can make your chemistry like that, do you want to drink or drug or anything? No, because your own chemistry, the most complex chemical system is here, but you are taking some rudimentary stuff from outside. Today, there are universities studying the inner engineering practices. What they've come up with is, they are saying the BDNF factors, the brain-derived neurotropic factors, have gone up 300% in 3 months of practice, 90 days of practice. And the endocannabinoids, which determine the blissfulness of your experience, go up 70% in 3 months of practice, 90 days of practice again. So, 70% increase in your endocannabinoids means, if you look at me, I don't know if you've seen me, if you look at my eyes, I am always stoned, never touched a substance, but I am always stoned, because the whole system is full of that. It is just that instead of activating things from within you when you're equipped with everything, you're taking things from outside. I think New York State has made it legal now for you.
Oh, they're starting, yeah. they're coming soon.
Right now,
soon.
you watch me, you watch this, right now marijuana becomes legal. Probably by 2030, 2035, cocaine will become legal. I think in Oregon already they made it legal.
Yeah, in Oregon everything is legal now. But they're treating it as a health issue rather than as a law enforcement issue, which means that if people have a problem, if people are sick, they can go to a doctor or a psychologist rather than going to jail. I think that's a good thing.
It is a good thought, but that's not how life works. What will happen is, see, if you just look at America, how it was 120 years ago, there was really nothing. The last 3-4 generations of people really worked their life out and built this nation. Now, if half the people go on drugs and all they want to do is sit peacefully in one place, they can't do anything, they can't stretch themselves, they can't really create anything, well, you will be taking the nation down. This is America.
That's true.
America is what it is because of last 3-4 generations of people really works hard.
Yeah, that's true. I think that's why there was a lot of opposition to things like marijuana years ago, decades ago, that people said, like, who will pull the plows and till the fields? Like, who will do the work if everybody's just stoned and watching TV? And I think that there's definitely, reason to that. That's an important insight. And I think meditation, obviously it's a very deep thing, and you've been doing it a lot longer than I have.
That is the essential difference, Kevin. That is the fundamental difference. If you drug, it may also give you a peaceful trip, but you will become ineffective in the world. But if you become peaceful and blissful because of meditativeness, you will become super effective in the world. That is the big difference. See, if right now, let's say people are in various levels of disturbance, if you remove a part of their brain, they will anyway be very peaceful. That is, what I am saying is, if you remove the possibilities of what a human being is, many problems also will go away. But that is not really a solution. to keep all the possibilities intact or heighten the possibilities and still you are peaceful and blissful, that is important, isn't it?
Yes, I think that for me, meditation has made me more peaceful and blissful, but also more effective in the world. And I think that that is a big difference from some drugs. I do think that there are some drugs that may be helpful to people, like psychedelics, like ayahuasca and even mushrooms and peyote and things like that. What are your thoughts on that? I'd love to get your on something that doesn't you, but just gives you.
I want you to look at the culture who've been into these things. The people believe all Native American people were into it. It's not true. It's only a few tribes from the south, particularly Mexican tribes, and further south in South America. That also few tribes, not all of them. Now it is being made to look like all Native Americans were on peyote or ayahuasca. It's not true. Anyway, you look at the history of those people, they've done nothing in thousands of years, all right? And when somebody else came with little more determination, I know they took it in a cruel way, but they are completely helpless. I'm saying, do you want to get there? The important thing is this. I am not saying something will not give you a possibility. It may. But I am saying that if you reduce the possibilities of your life, if your idea of being peaceful is to just sit in one corner in a comfortable chair, simply sit there, dazed out a little bit, maybe your experience is good. But is that the way to explore human potential?